Are we rolling? Yes, yes. You are now plugged in, connected, and in tune with the one and only Artist for the People, Adam the Great X. And this is Giving It to Him Raw with Knowledge and Musical Awareness TV. Because awareness is fairness, right? This may be a test video. Checking a couple of things out because I'm gearing up to put a live together. Chop it up with y'all about a couple of things. A whole lot to talk about. If this woman don't get off my behind, these folk, boy, out here, you gotta watch them, man. They think they can drive. They can't drive a lick. Boy, they jacked the whole bag off. Yeah, like I said, this is a test video to what's to come. So bear with me. It's been a minute. I don't know if I'm really just checking a couple of things out. Nobody's in here, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm alive, well. For those who may have been wondering, may not, really doesn't matter. Well, it does, but yeah. Welcome to the Mind of the Artist for the People, right? And yes, Adam the Great X is back online, and got plenty of action for you. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do it. It's so much to breathe on y'all about when it comes to all of the stuff that's going on right before y'all eyes, including the whole Oscar Awards 2022 chaos, right? That's what they calling it. They calling it the chaos. So I'm gonna roll with it for now. And yeah. So I want to be able to. I haven't been doing these live videos. So when I do decide to actually get to it, I want to make sure that the video ain't upside down and all this stuff. I've been busy with life. You feel me? Busy with life and trying to make sure that I keep myself in check, myself in order, making sure that I don't skimp on one's priorities and duties to those that depend on me out in this real world. So you got the social network world, the World Wide Web, and then you got this outer limits. You know what I'm saying? You got the real world that you gotta make sure that you take care of your business, right? So I've been tending to that. My intention was to put a video live or a video together about what happened to me some months ago. I didn't even get to that. So I'm just behind. I guess I just say that. I'm behind. But then again, I'm ahead. You know what I'm saying? So this is a light one to let y'all know that my little subscribers, you know what I'm saying? It ain't much, but I appreciate my subscribers who still here, and it gets greater later. That's all I can really tell you. It gets greater later, but I appreciate those who been bearing with me and staying on board. It's like the captain, he has his ship, and then people abandoning ship left and right on folk. Just because I've been out of sight doesn't mean that I haven't been keeping tabs and a little bit up on some of the stuff that's been going on and taking place online. I just needed to make sure that I worked on my self-control and make sure that I control the flow over this way. You see what I'm saying? Because you could be stretched so much and so thin to the point where eventually you break, right? Like a rubber band. You stretch it so much, and then eventually it you wearing it down, and then it eventually breaks, right? Same thing. So, yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep this video live or not. I may not. But I'm here. I do want to breathe on y'all about the Will Smith, Chris Rock thing. I haven't been touching on a lot of these events and stuff that's been going on, and it's been for a reason. But I do want to touch on that, and it's for a reason. So stay tuned. More to come. I may give a time when I may do a premiere. I'll probably do a premiere. So I'll do a premiere, and then it'll be the countdown joint, right? But I know people got, y'all got y'all lives and stuff too, and it may be off. The timing may be off. Y'all can't tune in right now. So I gotta figure y'all time out. And in order for y'all to know my time, I have to be the quarterback and just basically, let y'all know, hey, I'm going live at such and such. Catch me or you don't, right? And if you don't catch me then you could catch the video after the fact, right? I think that's where I'm at right now. Prepping and being organized on this end. I'm responsible for that. So if I don't get nobody on the live or whatever, at a particular time when I go live, it ain't nobody's fault but mine. You know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, I'm still learning this stuff as it go, because it's like how does people, I know that when you go live, I know that it's seen. It's seen by people that's online, that's on YouTube, and then it's like they see you. You could see people when they live or whatever, and I guess it just all depends. You know what I mean? They wanna see what you talking about, or they don't. So, but as far as my subscribers, y'all can't see when I'm live if you not on YouTube. See what I'm saying? So I'm working on it. I'm learning this stuff as I go, like I said, and even though I'm behind, I'm ahead. Rest assured you, I'm ahead. and I got some things that I want to chop it up with y'all about. But I do, like I said, I'm gonna kick it off with this Will Smith and Chris Rock thing first. But I don't know if I want to. Man, I want to do it a certain way, but it's gonna take a little bit more time. You feel me? So I guess probably what I'll do the live on it first, just to get get y'all involved, get whoever gonna rock with me about it, whoever want to tune in, whoever want to plug in and see what I got to say about it. They'll have that opportunity to do so. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all can share the link. That helps me. You know what I'm saying? And if I get enough people to really like get on board and just, you know what I'm saying, let's talk about it. Y'all want to talk about it, let's talk about it. All this opinion, everybody got an opinion and all this stuff. Okay, that's fine, but we have to get beyond that. Because this is a bigger situation than what's being projected. So if that's the case, then how do we get to it? You know what I'm saying? And what's important to me right now is who I cater to. Let that be clear. That's what's important to me right now. Who I'm catering to. And who I cater to, those are the ones that, I'm concerned about right now. Because if they rocking with me, if you dealing with me, then I know that you with me. You know what I'm saying? Because your time is important just like mine. My time is definitely important. And I know that y'all time is important too. So I respect that. So all I ask is the same thing in return. See, because y'all got y'all favorites out here or whatever, but I'm telling y'all that it ain't even really about telling you to wake up anymore. You should already be woke up. You should already be here. Right? You should already be here and observing and taking notes if you have to and learning. It just all depends on what you're taking in. And it's just so much. It's so much to take in from every angle, every which way. Everybody wants your attention. And I've touched on this before about everybody wants your attention. Everybody wants you to tune in. Everybody cash app it. Yeah, hit the cash app. Do this, do that. Now they doing memberships. You know what I'm saying? You can't, people are getting, they getting up on them high horses, and it's like, and that's fair. You know what I'm saying? They feel that their time and their, everything about them, that's their worth. So, love and respect to that. But, I feel the same way. Me too. If you feel like that you could do it, I feel like I could do it too, because whatever you might be popping, I could pop just as hard. See? So I see a lot that's going on with, these YouTubers and these gurubers and whatever else, and conscious gurus and this and that and that and this and who really for the people, and I'm the artist for the people now, and I stand on that. See, I stand on that. I'm the artist for the people, and it's on the people to figure out how I'm the artist for the people, and whether I'm just saying it or am I really? And if I am, then how? Is it because of my music? Is it because of what I might have to say? Is it because of what I do out in the world? Whatever the case may be. But you got to figure that out. I'm telling you. You can take my word for it, but then it's on you to, you gotta take the time. I guess that's basically what I'm saying. Take the time, and then whatever I've left for you to see and be able to absorb and take in, then you can make your decision. But don't just go based off of just because. Oh, you ain't the artist for the people. Oh, you ain't doing. Oh, you ain't. We people this and that and that and this, and you ain't this and you ain't that. Everybody. Us as black people, if you will. Um, it's so. You see so much secret, but right in front, right in your face, pretend that it's all about the well-being and unity of black people, and then turn around and then you have those who showing otherwise. So when you see that and you have to feel like that, it makes you kind of look a little distrustful to folk out here, because they saying one thing and they doing another. So it's like it's in the air. You know what I mean? So I don't want to get too far off into that. Like I said, it's a test video just to see what how it pop. I welcome and embrace those who feel the same for me. I'm a reasonable guy. I hope those of you know that, and if you don't know it, learn to know it. Some of y'all need to learn to first get to know people before you start doing this, right? And doing this. Because there's a game being played. Y'all and us as the people, we the real people, you just got to figure out what type of people, because anybody could say the people. But what people are we talking about? Because you got many people, right? So what people are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? We the people, or the people, you know what I'm saying? How do you stand? What's your standing? How are you governing self? You know what I mean? Is where you at? Because if you one of those type of black people out here who trying to censor and silence other black people or whatever the case may be, but then turn around and as soon as somebody try to, soon as you feel like there's somebody doing it to you, now it's you call foul. But it wasn't foul when you was doing it, right? You have those type of black people that's out here. Okay? And you can take my word, for value on that. You can say I'm a damn lie. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that whether you take consideration of the possible fact that I may be right. And if I'm right, then you say I'm right. If I'm wrong, say I'm wrong. Prove it. The burden of proof weighs heavily on the one who's making the accusation, right? So, yeah, that's how I feel about a whole lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you got us as the real people. They using us. They using us. They moving us. They using us to build them up and all this stuff. And it's just like, it's an image thing. This whole image thing, and it's nerve-wracking and it's tiresome, because sooner or later you just get tired. You get tired of feeling like you're being tricked and duped and played, your mind being played with and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of somebody else gaining off of that. They're gaining off of us because we don't know what we supposed to know. So they use that against us. Well, who are you talking about? It doesn't matter right now who I'm talking about. We'll get to it, but right now, just feel where I'm coming from. And, agree to disagree. It's something how you got these grown Negroes who say one thing and then turn around and then they talk in peace and they talk in be humble, unity and this and that and that and this, and then turn around. It's like, they take that mask off, put this mask on. Now they Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You know what I mean? And nobody's perfect, but damn. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I'm saying this stuff. Don't get it twisted. I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. And some of these folk ain't right. They ain't right. And they playing us. They playing us for. They trying to play us for fools. Now, if you want to be played as a fool, that's your choice. That's your free will. That's on you. Right? But, you can't feel good about that. You can't feel good about that. That can't be a good feeling. To feel like that. To feel, that people playing you like a fool and it's okay. That's cool. For the sake of it, that you bigger than me. You the big eye, little you thing, mentality. And, I got all this and you barely got nothing. So I could treat you however I want to treat you. No, I think what it is that people treat they self like that, or they allow people to treat them like that. That's what I think it is. And sooner or later it has to stop. Or you allow it to continue. So, anyway, with that duly being said, I'm gonna head into this stove. I will catch y'all on the next one. Definitely look for a live to come from me, or pre-video. I normally do pre-videos, right? I don't do a whole lot of live videos, but I'm working on that. But if you know the content that I have put out is pre-video work, right? That's what I do. I do that. You know what I'm saying? Because it gives me enough time to be creative and, put things together the way I need to put them, put together, because I'm using my mind time, right? I ain't just running off at the mouth and just, you know what I'm saying, and just telling y'all something that I hope that you go for. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my energy and my time and my life into my work. This is my work. Just like everybody else got their work. This is my work. This is my work. This is my value, and this is my worth. Me. See? Me. And either there are going to be those who going to be with me and help me, just like I'm up. I'm always up. Don't get it twisted. I'm an Aquarius, okay? Yeah, I'm an Aquarius. So we truly about that. We always trying, we always up to give our all to those who we see will show to do the same. But if we have any sense of any crossing or any foul play or any pretend or any games or any of that, don't think that we ain't up on it, because we be up on it, because this is our gift, you know. So shout out to all my Aquarian Knights out there. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of me. You can agree to disagree. It doesn't really matter, but that's me. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of me, and yeah, and I'm cut like that. You know, and God didn't bring me this far to go in reverse and be stupid and be a yes man and let people just play mind games with me and just go with whatever is popping. That's what you go with. You know, yeah, you know, you follow suit here and it's like, nah, that don't work. That don't work for me, because I've always been a rebel all my life. Always been a rebel all my life. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'll get to those stories another time. But yeah, I've been there, done that. So all of what you see, yeah. They just tell they might tell the story a little better. You know what I mean? But yeah. And it ain't. I'm not tooting my horn. I'm just saying it is what it is. So anyway, I'm out. Love and light. I got love for those who have love for me. You got any questions, concerns, you know how to. There's an email that you can leave an email, you can message, you can comment, you can do what you want, hit the thumbs up, you hit the thumbs down. Um, I want to really build my base up with good people, with people who really want to learn, just as I'm willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? I have something that you can learn from, and maybe I can learn some things from, excuse me, from y'all as well. I'm open minded like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I'm a leader. I'm a leader first and foremost, because that's me. That's, you know, I've put in the work to be that leader. So when I say when the chief speaks, I mean that. When I consider myself as a leader, I mean that, because I stand my own ground. I hold my own. You know, I have my own experience in many areas. So that makes me qualified. That makes me certified, right? So you have those who disagree, because the definition is different. You know, everybody's definition is, you know, they gonna try to shake it how they want to shake it. But a leader is what a leader is, and a leader, you know, takes care of self first and foremost, and takes care of their people. So I'm looking to see where my people at. Where are my people? Where are my real people at? Cause I don't want to be dealing with no suckers. I don't want to be dealing with no pretender cons, no faker cons, no deception cons. I don't want to be dealing with none of that. You know what I'm saying? Even though we know how this platform, and as well as any other social platform is, you're gonna have those who gonna try to, you know, chime in, and you know, they it's just like that. But I need to know who is who and what is what, because I don't want to be sharing nothing with nobody that don't either don't want what I might have to offer, or um, they're users in disguise. They're negative users in disguise. They'll take what you have, and then they'll use it for selfish gain. You have a lot of folk out here like that, you know. So how can that be about unifying and building one another up, or what? Everybody, it can't be everybody, you know. It can't be everybody, cause everybody ain't ready like that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to vibe with those who can feel my vibe. I can feel where they coming from. You're not gonna overthrow the God, right? You're not gonna overthrow the God, right? We know the story. We get to that another time, but you know, you're not gonna overthrow me on mine. You get your own, but you're not gonna overthrow me with mine. But one is willing to be open minded and listen. I'm a great listener, and I love to see good results. I love to see good results. So if I'm helping somebody and I see good results in it, then I know I did my job. See? And then the Most High gets the glory. You feel me? That's where I'm at. If you really want to know. If you want to know a little bit, there it is right there. My job is my job to do whatever it is I can do in hopes to help those who are in need, and you know what I'm saying, and whatever that I can offer that will help you, through you, there's going to be some results, and either it's going to be helpful or it ain't. And if it is, then I did my job spiritually, and that's where I'm at spiritually. See, I'm doing spiritual work in my own way, because I ain't got no, fancy church and all this other stuff, and the pastor and the preaching this and that and that and this, and shout out to the real preachers, right? And shout out to the real pastors, and you know what I'm saying, who really doing the real work. But just as you have those who doing the real work, you have the phonies too. You just can't get around it. You can't shake it. It's there, and it has to be. Whether you like it or not, it has to be. The question is, which way you gonna go? Excuse me, which way you gonna go? Who you gonna move with? You know what I'm saying? Whoever popping off better, whoever talking slick better, and whoever make it sound good better, that's who you rolling with. This ain't about what God asked us to do, and the multiply and increase and build here. Because you get this, then what happens? If you get this, what happens? See, that's the question of the day. For those who this video may reach. If you get this, what happens? See? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm out. May this video reach those who is meant for. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Real out.